Hello, welcome back to another lesson in Vedic astrology. In this video I am going to talk to you about the Navamsa. You may say once again, yes, but this time for a different reason. Before the advent of computer horoscopes, you may have noticed that many astrologers can easily tell you which star a particular planet is in. It's so easy to say which Rasi a particular planet is in. For example, let's say your sun is in Taurus or Rishabha. It's so easy because you know it is in this particular place. But by just looking at the horoscope, many astrologers used to tell you the star in which the particular planet is. This technique was used extensively by one of the world's greatest astrologers of modern times, Dr. B.V. Raman. If you read any of his books, right from My Experiences with Astrology to Notable Horoscopes, etc., any of these great articles that he had, books and articles he had written, you will see that he constantly uses a method wherein he says, this particular planet is in this star and therefore it gave this result. An idea that was also used extensively by astrologer Krishnamurti, who later invented a new system called Krishnamurti Paddhati, or what is called as KP system. How can you know that, let's say, your sun occupies the star called Purva Falguni, or let's say the Mercury in your horoscope is occupying the star called Shravana, and that too the first pada of Shravana. So how is this possible without actually writing out the degrees? So it is possible, and that is the main reason why in ancient times until now the Rasi Chart and the Navamsa Chart always went together as a pair, and people gave a lot more importance to Navamsa than what it deserves. But this is one of the prime reasons why the Navamsa Chart accompanies the Rasi Chart. In this video I am going to tell you a very simple technique by which you will know which star, and not only just the star, which pada the planet occupies. So let's get started. Assume this is your Navamsa chart. So if you have any planet from here onwards to this place in your Navamsa, then the particular star can only be in Ketu stars, or it can be in Chandra stars, or it can be in Guru stars. To follow this lesson properly, you need to know the star map of the zodiac, which in case you don't know, don't worry about it, I am going to do it in another video. Now this means that if you have a graha, for example, let's say in my Navamsa I have the sun here, and in my horoscope in the Navamsa the sun is exalted. But in the Rasi chart, sun is here because I happen to be born between mid-Jan to mid-Feb. So a planet here can have only 3 stars. For example, this particular part is Uttarashada, and from here to here it is Shravana, or the moon star, and here it is Mars star. So the name of the stars is Uttarashada, Shravana and Dhanishta. So you don't know where exactly the sun is in my horoscope. But if I write the degree along with the planet, then you don't have to do this at all. But suppose it is not written, even then you can find out where it is by using the Navamsa chart. Now, if the sun is here, it can only be in Uttarashada, which is a sun star, Shravana, a moon star, and Dhanishta, a Mars star. So, if you see the sun here, or here, or here, or here, in these 4 places, it can only be Ketu or Chandra stars or Guru stars. So from this you can know that since these 3 did not involve Ketu or Guru and only involved Chandra, therefore the sun in my horoscope must have occupied the star of Chandra, which is why it is here. Of this zone is the first pada, okay, the first pada, or this is the second pada, and this is the third pada, and this is the fourth pada. So from this you can see the sun in my horoscope is in that first part here, there are 4 parts for each nakshatra, 4 padas for each nakshatra. So the sun in my chart is specifically here. We represent sun like this with a dot. So let's do it again. Sun is over here in the small bit here, and that is the reason why it is over here. So if the sun is here in Navamsa, or if a planet is here in Navamsa, it is the first pada. If the sun is over here, it could have been the second pada, or the third pada, or the fourth pada within this. For example, if my sun was over the last part here, in the fourth part of Shravana, then I will have to place Ravi over here or sun over here, which is the fourth part. So anytime you see any graha in the Navamsa chart over here or here or here or here, over in this place, which is Mesha or Rishabha or Mithuna or Karkataka, then you should know that it can only be Ketu, Chandra or Guru. In the same way, from here to here, the stars, the possible stars are Shukra, Kuja star, Shani stars. So Venus, Mars and Saturn. The planet occupies the star of Shukra or Venus or Mars or Saturn. Then you will find them over here in the Navamsa chart, only in these places. That is Simha, Kanya, Thula and Vrishchika. In the same way, if you find any planet in this sign or this sign or this sign or this sign in Navamsa, they can only be any of these 3 stars. It can be Ravi, which is the sun, or it can be Buddha, which is Mercury, or it can be Rahu stars. That completes the whole cycle. We have 3 stars here, 3 stars and 3 stars. There are only 9 stars, 9 groups of stars. Okay.